A day name is so banja. Cow dog cop and swear at Harry. Did Harry Bobby, a Louis Dalila jar at Manakin. Or than Jow Jerry Lando. Or the arrow cat do rube. Ho Nayan now got it loud like that. Cause all my two they take at that's Apollo. A Magani Landula or John Legit a Puja. Edima Mount net Gigan of Jan Lanyin Conija. Budubo Mele. Let that at how viewing Dory. Gabalogasia and chicken genagio, the so the zima, Kankaya, Puturia. Now Boama, Lubian people sit down in ja. A moira in Tonya, La Ode Chija. Gaya Bumba drone. Imminent Yeni the lot. Nagwaja, Yasound to Kaya, Sagati do Biosokaya. But all my Yamadau on the Yinga, the Etabo, Tataka Lubian with Sajaya. I am Mae Yway. I am a poet, scriptwriter, and translator, and publisher, and translator. I am a poet, and I from Yangon, Burma. But my native is Mae from a southern part of the country. Being a writer in Burma is, you can say that it's a privilege because people love literature and people love to read and write and create arts. So when you meet with a person in Burma and they will ask, what do you do? And I was like, I'm a poet. And then they said, oh, you are a poet. Okay, that kind of, privilege. So I love being a writer in Burma. And also the worst thing is you don't have freedom of expression. Yeah, because you have to encounter a lot of censorship before. And then after that, we got that 5 years that we don't have censorship anymore. We have freedom to express, and then here again. So sometimes I feel like, is somebody click a button, a repeat button for our lives, because it's kind of repeat, good, bad, and so kind of repeat. So the word is freedom of expression. I want that. The best thing is period. Yeah, you can say that from 2012 to 13 to nowadays, not nowadays, I mean 2020, we have that golden age. And then I love most about my country is, we have a lot of beautiful mountains and beach and landscapes and everything. But I love most about is the people. The people in Burma they are so brave, smart, and they know what they want and they fight for what they want. They are so brave. So I love my people, and then I'm so proud of them. Yeah, I was graduated from the engineering university. I was graduated from electronic engineer. I studied electronics for 5 years in university. And you can say that I was living in a parallel universe because in those 5 years I was studying at the university for the electronic major, and on the other hand I studied literature and poetry at home. So I was living in the very different two worlds. Those two worlds are very different from each other because when I was with my friends, I can't talk about books or literature or poems because they don't know about them. They don't care about that. So on the other hand, when I talk with my poets and writer friends, they don't know about the fancy things. So I was living in the two different worlds at the same time, and I think that's why my writing style is like that. I always write about disconnected and related things in my writing. This is kind of my writing style became. So maybe because of that two different worlds, I live simultaneously at the same time. So that's why it influenced my writing style like this. So the process of writing is actually is my kind of writing is a kind of journey of treasure hunt. You know, I don't have a map. I don't know where to go. I don't know what I can get at the end of the day. But it's a treasure. It's a journey that I was going around and I was exploring everything in my way to get a treasure. So it's kind of adventure for me. So I love that. That's why I love writing a poem. So this is a kind of journey and adventure. And then the most difficult things is actually I don't think I have a difficult things in writing because you know poetry is not like the other kind of writing. The other kind, if you write a fiction on non-fiction, you have to give a lot of time to get that to finish that works. But for poetry, it's not. You don't have to give that a lot of words. For me, my personal view, because if you can't finish that poems in 1 day or 2 days, just leave it. You are going to another poems, you're gonna write another one, and then you can go back or leave it forever, whatever. So poetry have that kind of privilege. Yeah, yeah, sure. Because I don't think a poet has a duty. It depends on what kind of writer you are. Uh, for me as a poet, we don't have any duty to write or do about things. We only have one duty: is we have to work for poetry. So and also COVID is actually the worst guest ever. We never invited it, and then it's in our daily lives and it's in the air. It's every time with us, but of course it's influenced us somehow, some way. Yeah. Yeah. If I have to answer that question, I wanna do a reference to Matida, and she said that literature is a vitamin for us. So as much as you care about our health, public health, you have to take care of literature also because it's a vitamin for us. And also, if I want to get anything for the support, I want more library in my country because we only have a few libraries and a few books, and then so people love, most of the people in country love to read very much, so they have to buy books. They don't have library, so they have to buy books. So this is not very good situation. So if we have a lot of libraries and you can rely on the library, we don't have to buy books and we can read there. And it is very good opportunity for our people. I can I mention two books? Yeah, yeah. Because actually I have a lot of books I love. I wanna recommend, but it depends. So now I want to recommend Matilda Sanchao books. Sanchao is a Harvard, so so the books in Burmese title is Sanchao is a Harvard. So it means Sanchao is her home, and inside is a prison, and the Harvard is where she writes that books. So from that books, I got a lot of her. I can see her experience and the history of Burma, and then the courage. Yeah, the courage. I got that courage from that young brave girl. So I want to recommend, and it's also in English also. So everyone can read it. And another book is my favorite. You can say that that's my all-time favorite because it's about Iowa days, his Iowa days. How he stay in. It's not about his life, his days. It's about poetry days. So the book name is Iowa Nizwemya. In English, it's Iowa Days, but the book is not translated into English yet. But it was written by the Zia Lim. So his Iowa Days is a kind of memoir. Those two books, Matira books and also Zia Lim books, both of them are a memoir. So it's about his Iowa Days, and then you can see not his life, the poetry lives in Iowa Days. So it's a very good company for me in these days in Iowa. Yeah, I talk about this to other writers friends and also with Matilda also. If my very first experience of US is in another city, there will be something culture shock or something. But in Iowa City, I didn't get that because people are so kind and warm. It's not like what I expected before as a US, but here is very very good, and then I don't feel awkward or something like that. Now I feel like Iowa is my second home, and also I started writing about the Iowa as a series in poems, so I'm not lonely in Iowa. I feel very good time here. Yeah. You know, Iowa opens my eye because Iowa is my dream. It's my dream because I have that dreams like 3 or 5 years ago, and I always wanted to be here, and now my dreams came true. So I'm very happy to be here, and then I love that Iowa opens my eyes more.